Hey everyone, welcome to my part 2 of my WPL C24 build. This will be just a little bit more of a review of things that I did off camera, as I was sort of spent a couple hours the other day just very slowly planning things out and putting a few things together. It would have really made an actual very boring video. One of the first things is I did get the wheels painted and mounted, or the tires mounted on them and glued and everything's good. So I got those done up. And then I spent quite a while planning out wiring and trying to figure out how I'm going to put everything together. I also did change the motor leads to a thinner wire that I found, so I've got 18 gauge instead of the 16 I had on there before, so it's a little more appropriate for this. I also spent a while just trying to figure out where I'm going to put the speed controller and the receiver. I'll show you where the receiver ended up right now. For the speed controller, I was going to temporarily put this little 30 amp in there. It doesn't have reverse, but that's why it would have been temporary. But it seems to have a problem and it's not working, so I couldn't use that. So I don't have a speed controller at the moment, unfortunately, so I'll have to order that. Under here, though, you can see we've got the receiver in there with a little extension, so I can plug the speed controller into the back there fairly easily, right there. So that hides the receiver away quite nicely. I was thinking about putting the speed controller in there because there's actually a fair amount of room, although it's really hard to see, but there's still a fair amount of room, but not quite enough room. And excuse me. And as I just said, that speed controller didn't work, so that's no good. I did test it out with another speed controller, and the motor worked fine, so I know it's not the motor's problem. This is the one I tested with. It's just a bit too big to fit in anywhere on this vehicle, so obviously can't use that. Anyway, so now that I've shown where I've put the receiver and whatnot, as you can see over here on the body, I've started to put things together. Still need to do a little bit of gluing, like on the mirrors and whatnot, but it's coming along nicely. Let's just go ahead and glue these mirrors on right now. So it'd be nice to see some actual progress on this too. So let's go ahead and put the at least put the bed on the frame here. Maybe we'll put the cab on too, so we can see what it looks like. Alright, well the cab, or the bed looks good on there. Let's get the cab on and see how it looks. There we go, mostly together there. It does kind of pop up at the front here, but once I put the screws in there, it'll get held down much better. Let's just put the wheels on and just see what this thing will look like. Nice! It's looking pretty good. Once it gets complete, I think I'll quite like how this thing looks. Oops, and there goes one of the tires. Yeah, I quite like how that looks. If you guys have any questions or comments or suggestions, make sure to leave them below. If you liked it, make sure to like. Subscribe if you would like to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.